Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the one and only DJ Storms, and I would like to welcome each and every single one of you back here to the channel on YouTube.com. As of course, you already know who I am, Mr. Controversy, and the operator of the best damn Twitter handle, wait for it. Wait for it. To mankind. Damn it, it felt good to say that once again. This is the official rundown for WWE Elimination Chamber 2022 pay-per-view. I'm sorry, I mean premium live event, as if anyone fucking talks like that. Regardless, the event is streaming live on Peacock from Saudi Arabia this Saturday, starting at 12 noon. That's right, 12 noon. We got an early bird pay-per-view. I greatly appreciate everyone joining me here on this fine Thursday evening. A rare Thursday stream for me, but I wanted to get this out considering that the Elimination Chamber is a big part of the road to WrestleMania, or it's supposed to be a big part of the road to WrestleMania. We'll be talking about all the matches. We got a stacked card. Thank you to Courtney Holland and Matt Moody for joining. If you have not liked the stream already, be sure to like the stream and be sure to share it out. Share it out on all platforms, social media. With me today is a man who came in last minute. Jay Leto was supposed to be my guest. He unfortunately had business obligations, so me and him are going to reschedule at a different time. But I got to thank this guy right here for answering the call and coming in within a day's notice. So please help me welcome back to the channel. First time in a couple months, actually. Please help me welcome back to the channel a lifelong wrestling fan, DJ Storms Posse member, and avid Thunder Rosa mark. He's all elite Mikey. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, actually.
I know you're good, bro. I mean, Thunder Rosa, she just beat Mercedes Martinez. She's going to be the new AEW Women's Champion. I know you're marking out.
Yes, I'm happy for that. Tired of Brett. Brett is mid. There you go.
Brett is mid. Don't say that around Adam Cole. He'll give you Pen Sunrise.
I mean, the title... I
made the broom on you.
I made the joke about Adam Cole though, like for real. I was saying like when he held up the title, when the AEW title is bigger than him.
And how tall are you? 4'8"?
I'm 5'4".
I don't believe you.
But the title is taller than him, and it's sad. And like,
well, what if he wins the world title? What are you going to say to him then? He's going to be the face of AEW. You got to deal with that.
No, I don't. That's not my champion.
What happens? Maybe I'm going to send Adam Cole to Brooklyn. He'll give you a super kick. He'll answer the door as soon as you open the door. Boom, super kick.
And I'm going to tell Britt that he hit me, and I have to go to the dentist, and I'm going to flirt with her in the dentist because he broke my tooth.
You're going to get your jaw broken. You're going to get your arm broken. You're going to get your leg broken. You're going to be in the hospital for a while, bro. Enemies over here. Anyway, look. As much as I'd love to joke about AEW, we're not here to talk about AEW. We're here to talk about the Elimination Chamber, unfortunately. But I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be frank. I have not steered you guys wrong. I've never been someone to sugarcoat anything. I'm not someone to be biased against anything or biased towards something. The chamber on paper doesn't look that bad. I'm looking at it on paper. It doesn't look like a bad card per se on paper. It actually looks better than the Royal Rumble. I'm not going to lie. And coincidentally...
I'm biased.
Listen, I know you're biased. You've been thirst tweeting over Thunder Rosa for months now. I understand. Trust me.
I'm very biased about the Royal Rumble, though, because I'm going to say this. Let me just say it. I took it as they was going with storyline when it came to like the men's Royal Rumble, you know? Like having Brock, like everybody knew if one of them lost, they was gonna go back into the Rumble and actually face each other. So there was storyline wise there. Seth versus Roman was storyline wise, and we all know Roman can't beat Seth at all. No
He's
way,
gonna
no
beat him
how.
clean. He's facing fucking Bill Goldberg. Come
And
Saturday.
I mean,
What was that
they was
team
gonna.
up for?
That was because they didn't get the face at that Mania. So they said, all right, boom. Since Goldberg got one more thing on his contract, we're gonna put Goldberg versus Roman, which that's
Then
gonna
Roman
pop.
should have beat Seth clean.
But hey, I say the Royal Rumble was based on storyline. Like the women's Royal Rumble was my favorite anyway, because I saw Melina and I got goosebumps. Okay.
Yeah, I know. You replayed that clip of Melina bouncing up and down on
Yep.
the ring post. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
And Sasha.
Yeah, I understand. Trust me. Try keep that thing in your pants. All right. Here's what we're gonna talk about. Here's what we're gonna talk about. The Chamber doesn't look bad. It looks better than the Rumble. And if WWE plays their cards right, coincidentally, the last great show that WWE had was ironically in Saudi Arabia. It was Crown Jewel. That show was great back in October. We had that Hell in a Cell match with Rollins and Edge.
That Hell in a Cell
Hell in a
match really
Cell.
banged. I mean,
Yeah, we had Hell in a Cell. Biggie and McIntyre had a very good match. Becky, Bianca, and Sasha had a very good triple threat match. We had Balor and Woods in a decent King of the Ring match. Mansoor and Mustafa Ali put on a good match. There was a lot of things that were good as far as Crown Jewel relates. Now, if WWE plays their cards right again, we could be in for a semi-decent Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. That's ultimately what I want, but let's be real here. Let's be real here. There's really nothing to invest our time in when it comes to the WWE product. The WWE sucks right now. And the only interesting thing about the WWE is the fact that they could be bringing in Cody Rhodes. The only interesting thing about the WWE is someone that's not even signed, sealed, and delivered yet. That's the crazy thing about it.
This whole Cody Rhodes thing is just crazy to me, and I just feel like he's gonna look stupid going back to WWE because he was talking mad shit about WWE, and he was like throwing mad shots at WWE. So you're gonna go back to the enemy company, you know? Like, couldn't be me.
I was going to talk about this on Sunday because I'm doing a special Sunday edition of the LFU. And I'm not talking about any weekly shows. It's going to be solely news, rumors, and reports. What the fuck is that rattling? What the fuck is that shaking?
Oh, it's back.
Come on, bro. You got to be professional. Anyway.
All right, because everybody talking in these chats. Leave me alone. I'm about to mute this. Okay.
Anyway. Has he gone mute? I'm not sure.
No, I'm here.
Anyway, I will be talking about the Cody situation on a special Sunday edition of the LFU. We're going to be talking about the news, rumors, and reports. All I'm going to say is for right now, there's no clear-cut answer on what's going on with Cody. Right now, it's all a wait-and-see type of deal.
I say it's a work.
I actually hope it is. If it is, it's the mother of all fucking works. It's going to be fantastic. But regardless, we're going to talk about the Elimination Chamber. We're going to go over everything regarding the Elimination Chamber. Who are the winners? Who are the losers? What could come out of the Chamber? The good, the bad, and where we're headed towards at WrestleMania. But first things first, Mikey, I'm going to hand it over to you. Where can we find you on social media for everyone?
You can find me on Twitter at All Elite Mikey, of course. You can find me on Facebook at Michael Williams. That's my real name, yes. Don't be saying my real name though, okay? On Instagram, you can find me at Mikey. I think it's. Let me go to my Instagram because I'll be forgetting my Instagram name.
It's Mikey Starks, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Mikey Starks 821. You can follow me there too.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. No crazy taglines, or am I the only one?
No, I don't got no taglines.
Anyway, you can follow me on Twitter. Yes, I'm back. You can follow me on Twitter at real_DJ_storms. That's on the Twitter.
Hopefully you stay.
Yeah, I know. Trust me. All right. I don't need you coming after me because of the bullshit Twitter trolls. All right. Anyway.
Oh no, I got all of them bitches blocked. I don't got nothing to say to
I'm about
them.
to block some more because everyone on Twitter's a fucking retard. I hate it. I hate it.
Not even gonna lie.
Fuck you.
The IWC has been like yesterday was like my last straw. I never seen people go so low on one person. And this person has autism. Like he made a video basically saying, "Oh, AEW is gonna be fine," but trolls don't get no bitches. So people got mad, started making fun of him.
Yeah, I heard about him.
Yeah,
I don't know him personally.
Yeah,
but
I stood up for him. I stood up for him because I'm not sit here and let anybody bully or talk crazy to somebody that got a disability. You know, that's not cool.
I didn't even know he had a disability.
It's in his bio. He's autistic.
That's news to me. I had no fucking idea, but I never had a problem with him. But
yeah, I'm just saying like that was wrong, and they went too low for that, and I can't.
But people on Twitter always go low. That's why I don't respect anyone. But yeah, you can follow me on Twitter.
I mean, you respect me. Hello.
Yeah, I respect you because you're above and beyond the rest. You're actually a smart individual, but that doesn't go in relation to 98% of the people on social media. You're not a part of that 98%. You don't respect you. Trust me. You're in my league. You're in my league. You fuck me over, your ass is dead meat. Anyway. Yeah, I'm watching you. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter at real_DJ_storms. Follow me on Instagram at @TheDJ_storms. I'm probably going to change my Instagram to my Twitter so that way I have the same ones. Makes it easier. You can add me on Facebook as well. For collaborations and business inquiries, please send me an email. My email is, of course, stormstakeover@gmail.com. Please like the official DJ Storms business page, and I may just send you an invite to join the official DJ Storms Posse group on Facebook, where Mr. Mikey is, of course, a member of. He's a good guy. That's why I have him on the chat. That's why I have him in the group. Also, if you haven't liked the video already, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. You gotta like the video. Hit that like button when you come on in. It is absolutely fucking vital. Come on in, you hit the like button, and of course, you share out the stream on all platforms of social media. I'm talking about Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, Tumblr, TikTok, Snapchat.
You use Pinterest still and Tumblr?
I don't fucking use it, but like some people out there, they probably use it.
I thought they shut down that app.
I don't fucking use it. I don't know whether it was shut down or not, but I certainly don't fucking use it. So don't be looking at me.
I used to have a Tumblr, but I deleted that.
Either way.
It was on for research purposes that nobody needs to know.
Research purposes. I don't know what you can research on Tumblr that's actually
you know what's be on Tumblr sometimes after dark, but
that's on every app after dark. What the fuck you talking about?
It was research purposes.
Purposes. Either way, hit the like button, share it out on social media. Please make sure you keep the chat alive, get as many people in here as possible. Of course, be sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the notifications bell with a huge coup de grace. That way you will know whenever I pop up on YouTube, because whenever I pop up on YouTube, of course, it's the best time to be on YouTube. The only time you're going to get to see this glorious sideburn chin strap combo, this beautiful mustache right here. Give me 1 second. We're going to light it up here on the DJ Storms channel here with a little and a dash of and a whole lot of I'm like Campbell's soup, bro. I'm so good because everybody wants a piece of the Storms Meister. Anyway, we are going to get right into the matches. Stacked card. I believe we have about how many matches? 9 matches, I believe. Yeah, about 9 matches. So, first match, let's talk about the Women's Elimination Chamber match. It is Liv Morgan, Nikki Ass Cheeks,
Nikki Ass,
because her gimmick is ass, Doudrop, Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, and Alexa Bliss, who I'm fucking dreading coming back to the ring because I cannot fucking stand Alexa Bliss. These 6 women are going to be competing inside the Elimination Chamber, where the winner will face the Raw Women's Champion at WrestleMania 38. Now, I respect the fact that the majority of the women in there are pro wrestlers and they're not divas. I was fearful that they were going to put fucking Zelina Vega in there and Tamina and Carmella. Thank God that they didn't. Thank God that they didn't. But now we have these 6 women in there. I'm pissed that Alexa Bliss is in there. I would have absolutely have loved to see either Bayley or Asuka, but Bayley, she might not be ready to come back, which is understandable.
Well, technically, like Bailey, when I was watching like the WWE 2K games or whatever, when they went live, whatever, and Bailey was on there, it looked like she's fully healthy, like she can go. Asuka.
Well, yeah, what's going on with her?
Well, Asuka said she was cleared, apparently. So I don't know what they're gonna do with her. I guess they waiting to put her in somewhere. Like I feel like they don't know what the fuck they want to do. Lacey Evans supposed to be coming back too.
Going Asuka. I had Asuka making.
Yeah, I had Asuka as well, but I was like either Asuka, Bailey, or Lacey. But I didn't know Alexa.
I forgot about her. I'm shocked that she has stayed employed with that company after all of these releasing sprees. But either way, it's Alexa Bliss. I would have released Alexa Bliss a long time ago. She holds no value whatsoever. But we get this match. Could it be decent? I hope so.
It should be good.
I'm guessing. I'm guessing it should be decent. I mean, you got Bianca, Liv Morgan, and Rhea Ripley in there. I mean, and then Doudrop's a good pro wrestler as well. The problem is that name is a fucking career killer. But
at least it's not going to be like the last Elimination Chamber where Shayna just squashed everybody.
Shayna just squashed everyone. That's because Charlotte, being the selfish cunt that she was, she refused to get eliminated by Shayna in the Rumble.
Like, it didn't make no sense for her even to go through Elimination Chamber because it's like, okay, well, like, I'm glad this Elimination Chamber, like, it will go like a lengthy time, you know, like a good lengthy time, like everybody will get their spot, like, I feel like in this match.
22 minutes seems fine. I don't know who's going to win this. Alexa Bliss being added, obviously, puts her as the favorite only because WWE favors Alexa Bliss because she looks like a porn star.
I say
loves Alexa Bliss.
I say Bianca Belair. Why?
Yeah, I'm going with Bianca
because I feel like they're gonna go with that story, you know, because they still ain't finished that story because she got her revenge back. But on a dark match, she did pin Becky Lynch in 12 seconds.
Well, that was a dark match. You think that actually counts?
It was like right after like World Went Off Air, which was cool, and I was like, "Wow, okay." But I think they might run that back. I mean,
they're trying to brainwash the general public into thinking that Bianca isn't buried, but she is. There's one way that they can fix her, and we'll get into that later. But I got Bianca.
Unless they go with Rhea, since Rhea and Becky hasn't faced low since 2019. Like, I feel like. I mean, hey.
I wouldn't mind it, but I feel as though their money right now is specifically in Bianca, and they're going to put all their eggs in the Bianca Belair basket, considering that there really is no one left. And if they do Rhea, I'm not sure if they're going to have Rhea win the title. I'm not sure if they're going to have Becky lose the title or Becky retains. I don't know.
I'm not going to lie. I thought they were gonna add Ronda Rousey just to shake shit up. That shit would have been so funny to me, but understandable.
That would have been funny and pathetic at the same time.
Yeah, I feel like I thought they was gonna go that way, so they could be like, oh, we could do title versus title for both.
To be quite honest with you, that would probably be the best decision going into WrestleMania because the brand split needs to end. Their roster is skin and bones, but we'll get to that later. We both got Bianca here, right?
Yeah, all right. I got Bianca.
Usos versus the Viking Raiders. This is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. I'm going to be quite honest with you, man. I would actually give the titles to the Viking Raiders. And you know why?
That part.
I would give the titles to the Viking Raiders because what could be done right here is Viking Raiders could win the titles. Alpha Academy remains the Raw Tag Team Champions. We could do Alpha Academy title versus title. Same thing that they're doing with Roman and Lesnar, title versus title, or what I think they're going to do with Roman and Lesnar, title for title. And then the Viking Raiders, they can beat Alpha Academy. The Viking Raiders are the champions. Mm-hmm. What should happen next? Imperium should be called up. Imperium is called up, and we go into SummerSlam with Marcel Bartel and Fabian Eichner fighting the Viking Raiders and winning the tag team titles while Walter or Gunther, or whatever the fuck you want to call him.
I'm calling him Walter. I don't give a fuck about no Gunther.
Yeah, I'm still calling him Walter. He's still Walter. But Walter, as his teammates, they win the tag team titles. Walter challenges Roman, wins the Universal title, or the WWE title now, because I think Roman should retire as the Universal Champion and unify both titles. Then we get Walter beating Roman, Marcel and Fabian beating the Viking Raiders, and Imperium are the new top-tier faction in the WWE, and they hold 2 championships or 3 championships. That's how things should go. That is probably the best scenario for the tag team division and probably WWE as a whole. That's how you shake things up. Will they do that? Probably not.
Probably not. They probably never going to go that way.
I don't know what they have planned for the Usos. Probably another fucking match with the New Day. As if anyone.
I feel like they should call up MSK. I think it's time for MSK to get called up.
Oh, no, MSK will absolutely be called up. MSK should be the team that they build up for the next year going into next year's WrestleMania versus Imperium for the tag team championships. One set of tag team championships.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. So Imperium and MSK, they both get called up. I got no issue with that. But now we are stuck with the Usos and the Viking Raiders. I would give the Viking Raiders the tag team titles. Now, I could be going out on a limb here, but I'm actually going to call the Viking Raiders. Because
I go for the Viking Raiders because I feel like it's the Usos been tag champs for a long time. They beaten everybody on the roster.
Hey, there's no one left.
It's no one left. I feel like it's time for them to drop it. But I feel like if they drop it, then Roman's going to drop his title. I feel like it's going to...
Here's something before we move on to the next match. Shinsuke Nakamura just lost the Intercontinental title to Sami Zayn. It was taped. It's going to showcase tomorrow on SmackDown, right?
Yeah.
What if they build up Nakamura and Rick Boogs to take the titles off of the Usos? Can you see that?
I can see that happening, but I don't see it going further than that. I don't know.
Could that possibly segue into a Nakamura versus Reigns match? Because Reigns obviously needs challengers. They can't have him fucking drop the title, or will they? I don't fucking know.
Kinda, maybe. I don't know.
I hope they fucking don't.
Hopefully they do.
I just hope that Roman Reigns, if he is to drop the title, he drops it to someone who is ready for that spot. You see, I don't want to see a Lesnar, no Goldberg, no Rollins. Those are already made men. No McIntyre. Those are already made men. There are 3 men who would be perfect candidates to beat Roman. Maybe 4. Maybe 4, because he's been getting babyface reactions as of lately. Kevin Owens, he could be pushed as the top babyface, but WWE doesn't value him. Matt Riddle could be an absolute candidate for it. Damian Priest could after he loses the U.S. title, but I don't trust WWE.
Well, Matt Riddle was supposed to win Royal Rumble, but yeah.
Why didn't he? I don't fucking know.
Because what happened was everybody backstage was mad. That's what I heard. Like everybody was mad that Lesnar won the Rumble because what they had on paper was Matt Riddle was supposed to win, and he was supposed to win. He was supposed to go to Mania. And him and Randy Orton were supposed to break up. And they were supposed to have the WWE Championship match at Mania.
I would have had no issue with that.
But it didn't go that way because of Brock losing to Lashley. So
they go with the same old people over and over again. Matt Riddle would have gotten a tremendous pop.
Yeah, Riddle was supposed to win that Rumble. That was what was said on paper.
Either way, Riddle, Priest, Owens, WWE could easily build up those 3, but right. I don't think they're going to. Walter is the only one that's on the level of Roman as we speak. So those 4 individuals would be just fine for beating Roman Reigns.
It seemed like Walter's supposed to be facing the Usos' cousin, basically.
I'm looking forward to that match.
NXT. So I mean, like that could actually help. Like if he is gonna get called up, that can actually form the feud with the NYE family. So like Walter beats the shit out of their cousin, and then it will just build in the future. I beat your cousin.
Are you suggesting that it would be logical storytelling?
Yeah, it will be more of a storytelling. Like, okay, I beat your cousin. in NXT. So now I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna beat you. Like,
but here's the thing. Which company are we in?
WWE.
Exactly. You
I
see,
mean,
they don't even know how to spell logic.
I mean, that would be a very smart move, though. Honestly,
No shit. I agree with you. I'd
to
go
say,
forth with that. I'd absolutely do that.
to
That
say
would
the
be
least.
a great story to fucking tell. I'd go forth with it. But I don't see them actually telling that great story before our very eyes. But I'm going for a shot in the dark. I'm going the Viking Raiders.
I'm going Viking Raiders as well.
Yeah. Tag team action continues. Ronda Rousey and Naomi versus Charlotte Flair and Sonya Deville. I actually don't mind this match. I don't mind it. This is actually a rather interesting matchup because you got two different dynamics teaming up and two different dynamics going against each other. This is what Ronda Rousey should really be used for, helping the younger talent. But after this match, I don't see Ronda Rousey and this run that she's on being very successful. Matter of fact, I could be looking at a match at WrestleMania that's even worse than that triple threat at WrestleMania 35. That match was not good at all. We could be looking at a match between Ronda and Charlotte that absolutely stinks up the fucking joint at WrestleMania 38. But I don't mind this match.
I don't know how that match is going to go, but I feel like it's going to be a good match. But I feel like Ronda should have picked Becky. In my opinion.
No. Here's what's going to happen. Ronda's extended for the next year. So what was going to happen? She's getting either Charlotte or Becky this year, which is Charlotte, and then she's going to get Becky next year because Becky versus Ronda, it doesn't necessarily need to be for the title.
Yeah, it doesn't.
3-4 years too late. They should have done it in 2019, but they had to put Charlotte Flair in there, and she ruined the whole.
I just loved Ronda's promo. She was like, "You're just first. See you at WrestleMania, bitch." I was like, nah, that promo was all right. I'm like, I give you that, Ronda.
At least she's not shooting shit out of her mouth at 100 miles an hour like the last time she was in WWE, because holy shit, I could not understand. She sounded like she was on fucking crack with how fast she was talking.
And then the last SmackDown, like, I don't think nobody noticed. But when Ronda was running to save Naomi, she almost tripped and fell, and the camera switched angles and was pointing towards the ring instead of when she almost fell, and then like they went back, and I was like, I peeped that, but I don't think nobody peeped that though. Like,
let me tell you something. If Ronda slipped and fell on camera and they caught it, that would be the picture perfect representation of WrestleMania season. Tripping and falling right on your face.
But I feel like that match is gonna be good. But who do I think is gonna win? I feel like Naomi and Ronda will win.
Yeah, I still don't know why Naomi and Sonya Deville's feud is continuing. Naomi already beat Sonya Deville, and on top of that, Naomi eliminated her from the Rumble. What more does she have to do? Naomi should have been the one challenging Charlotte, not fucking Ronda. Naomi should have been the one.
The referee did mess up in the match when it was like counting, because I think Naomi did one of her like signature moves and like Charlotte didn't kick out. They actually counted 3, but referee didn't really see it. Like he was just bang, but he didn't call it. So yeah, I saw that. I saw a video of somebody that was in the arena and recorded it at that part, and it was actually 1, 2, 3 that was counted. Naomi supposed to have been SmackDown Women's Champion.
Pretty much, but you see, WWE doesn't trust their own talent. That's the problem.
But Charlotte Flair, like, I don't understand why they put the title on her, because she didn't defend her title at all until.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
like it was like, why would you have somebody that doesn't want to defend their title? Like Shayna should have been. Look, they had so much opportunity. They could have had Shayna win Royal Rumble or something, or they could have had Shayna at the final 2. You know, and like
Shayna should have won the 2020 Women's Royal Rumble.
Like, or they should have had what they should have did was had Charlotte versus Shayna at Royal Rumble and had Shayna beat Charlotte and had Ronda win the Rumble and we had Shayna versus Ronda at Mania. I feel like that would have been a banger. That would have been very much smartness right there. But they didn't go that way.
No shit. No shit. It's quite fucking sad, dude. It really is. It really is quite fucking sad. And
I'm about to call Vince and be
really,
like, "Can
I'm
I book
really
your show?
disappointed.
Can I book your show for like a couple months, please?" Like I was about to call Vince and ask him, "Can I book his show for a couple months, please?"
I hope so. I hope so. I mean, come on, please.
I will give him more viewers. I'll make it more interesting.
Well, we could both make him interesting. What you talking about?
Right, like we could have a lot of things.
Either way, we both got Naomi and Ronda in this.
Yeah.
So moving on to the next match, we got Lita versus Becky Lynch. This is for the
Becky's going over.
Championship. Yeah, pretty much. This is pretty obvious. And to be quite honest with you, I am sensing a big similarity between Roman's title reign and Becky's title reign. They're doing the same thing with Becky as they're doing with Roman. What did they do with Roman? They brought back Goldberg. They brought back Cena. They brought back Brock Lesnar because there's no competition for Roman. Because now we have Becky. Becky. Becky is facing Lita. There's no competition for Becky, so now she's fighting Lita. And she's going to fight Bianca Belair again for how many times? What is this, like the 5th time that Bianca and Becky would be fighting if Bianca wins that chamber match?
Right. I'd say Lita's gonna have a match at Mania, though. I'm gonna say that for sure. I don't know with who, but she's gonna make it to me. She's gonna have a match at Mania. I think maybe against Sasha Banks, depending if because Sasha got it. Sasha supposedly is they brought her back, but she was still injured.
Then why the fuck was she even brought back if she was injured?
Because they needed more star power and more, faces.
If
because
Sasha wasn't going to win the Rumble, she shouldn't have even been there.
So they brought her back.
She should have recovered.
They brought her back for no reason, but she got to be at Mania. So, I mean.
You honestly think that WWE is going to give her that moment?
I feel like they should.
They treat Sasha like shit.
But I doubt they're going to do that.
Of course not. But Lita and Becky.
I'm going to have Becky.
Yeah, I got Becky too. And I'm not going to completely just discredit this match altogether. I'm not. I actually do believe that these two could have a decent match. Right. Lita is in phenomenal shape. I will say that. Lita can still execute moves just fine. Lita can still do a beautiful moonsault. Lita doesn't look any older than she did 20 years ago. I don't even know how that's possible. I'm not sure where she found the fountain of youth, but let me tell you something. Lita, she looks damn good. She looks damn good. So props to Lita. Now we get Lita and Becky. Should be decent, but this current character that Becky's playing just absolutely fucking sucks. It sucks mega dick. Big time bad. Big time Bex sucks big time cock. That's for sure. She's terrible. But I think the match should be pretty decent if they play their cards right. I got Becky going over. No reason why Becky is losing. The only reason why Lita's being brought back is because they have nobody for Becky. That's pretty much it. That's it. Rey Mysterio versus The Miz. This was actually just added this past Monday.
I wasn't even paying a fucking attention, so
I don't even blame you.
I didn't even know that was added.
I wish I wasn't paying attention, but I need to gain this information for my fucking show.
Like, why was it added? I'm confused.
I got no fucking idea. Either way,
please.
Miz sucks. Miz sucks.
Rey Mysterio wins.
Yeah, I've been preaching it for weeks now. The Miz has surpassed his expiration date as a wrestler. Miz needs to fucking retire. He's just at this point. He has no value. He has not had any value since his match and feud with Bryan Danielson in 2018. That was the last time The Miz was relevant.
Right.
Rey wins. I don't care. Have Rey win and have The Miz just go and do whatever. Make him a fucking backstage correspondent. Make him a fucking commentator. Just get him out of the fucking ring. I'll fucking pay for his daughter's college tuition. Just get him out of the fucking ring. He sucks.
It's nothing else for him to do, actually.
Miz, by the way, Miz is 1-3. He's 1 for 4 in his last 4 matches ever since he came back. But yet they want us to take The Miz seriously.
Oh Lord, they should be
The
adding.
Miz got beat by Bad Bunny, who's as thin as a fucking twig.
My question is, why are they adding random ass matches though?
To fill time, because they got to get Ray on the card because of the Saudi Prince. He wants Ray. He wants to hear that booyaka booyaka 619.
Booyaka booyaka. Rey Mysterio.
That's what the Saudi Prince wants, and whatever the Saudi Prince wants, they got to give the Saudi Prince what he wants.
If they're gonna do this, please have Dominic. If they're gonna have The Miz, or they're gonna make that match like something big, have Dominic screw Ray, and have Dominic turn on Ray, and have Dominic versus Ray at Mania. Let's like make the match interesting. If you're gonna make a random ass match, you know, like.
This is WWE. They ain't gonna make anything interesting.
Like make it like okay, Dominic just screws Ray. Like oh shit. Like okay, so what's next? Like you know, you want people to be attracted to your company. Do something that's going to be over the edge, you know. But they don't.
You really think they're gonna do that? Of course not.
They not.
We were talking about.
They not, and it's crazy.
Either way. Just have Ray win.
Yeah.
Let this be the fucking
end. Just have Ray win at this point.
Madcap Moss or Mad Crap Moss.
Madcap Moss
versus
Drew McIntyre. I totally forgot that was on the card too. I totally forgot that was on the card too.
They made it a Falls Count Anywhere match as well.
What? So Drew McIntyre could win? Like,
it's a Falls Count Anywhere match. Listen. First things first. Listen, I understand.
It's predictable.
I understand that you can't just put McIntyre at the top and have him fight Roman. You got to have him work his way up through the rankings. I get it. But I mean, fucking Christ, is this the best that you have for Drew? Happy Corbin, Crappy Corbin, and Mad Crap Moss? That's the best you got?
Stupid. Next.
Hold on. Let me just say this. Madcap Moss is actually a pretty decent wrestler. I'm not even going to lie. He actually had a pretty decent match with Drew at day 1. And I actually think that he could do it again here. And it's a Falls Count Anywhere match. I'm not going to be here. I'm not going to be knocking Madcap Moss's ability. Riddick Moss is a great pro wrestler. I loved him back in NXT when he was tag teaming with Tino Sabatelli. That was really, really, really good stuff.
I just want things to make the fuck sense. Like, it's not making no sense here.
But here's the thing. That is all elite wrestling. This is worst wrestling entertainment.
It's like, okay, you put them on a card, Falls Count Anywhere. Like, Mansoor's not even on the fucking card. And that's
he's Saudi Arabian. He's not even on the fucking card.
Come on now.
The fucking country.
I'd rather have Mansoor versus Jinder Mahal. Shoot.
No. We ain't putting fucking a jiggle my balls on a pay-per-view.
Like, come on. Like, how you not gonna have Mansoor not on the card? Like, come on now.
I have no problem with Mansoor on the card, but we ain't putting him against fucking Jinder Mahal.
I know, but like, how you forget him on the card for Saudi Arabia?
I put Mansoor on the card with Drew McIntyre. See what those two can do.
Like, I feel like that should have been the match. But that
should have. But no, we're getting Madcap Moss.
It's whatever at this point.
Oh, by the way, I'm not sure if you heard his joke, but what does the main event of WrestleMania and a criminal found not guilty have in common? It's a Drew McIntyre joke.
I didn't hear that joke. I don't even know the answer to that.
They're both getting away scot-free. You get it?
Oh, I got it.
Get it?
Yeah.
Scot-free. He also told a joke about what happens when, what do you call Drew McIntyre when he sits down to pee?
I don't know at this point. I was gonna say some Scottish shit.
He said a Squattish warrior.
Oh, I was kind of close.
You were kind of close.
Scottish warrior. It's the corny jokes for me, but they hit. Like, it's corny, but it's funny.
Okay, so is there any chance in hell that Madcap Moss wins?
No, Drew's gonna
No.
win. He's gonna
Yeah.
go over.
Pretty much. Roman Reigns versus Goldberg. Cocaine Beardberg. Universal Championship. I know this is your favorite match, Mikey.
It's not my favorite match because
I know. You are secretly marking out over this match.
not secretly marking out nothing because this is a couple years too late.
It should have been a couple of years never.
I feel like no, it should have happened when it was supposed to happen.
No, it wasn't. It should have been Wyatt taking that title into WrestleMania, fighting John Cena. You could do Roman and Goldberg without the fucking title.
True, but it's just gonna be a bunch of spares. It's gonna be a spare jackhammer. Roman kicks out. Roman does the Superman punch, spare pin. Roman wins. Like,
listen, I actually heard a report. I heard a report from Dave Meltzer. Apparently, WWE is planning some twists and turns for.
I heard that too. I heard that too.
So, listen, I didn't really think too much of it. But now I'm actually starting to get a little anxious.
Twists and turns, like how? Oh, Roman gets screwed up, or Goldberg goes over. Like
I don't know. I don't know. Could we be on the verge of Goldberg once again winning the Universal title from Roman Reigns and completely destroying a superstar's momentum? He destroyed Owens' momentum. He destroyed Wyatt's momentum. Both of those acts were never the same after losing to Goldberg. Could we be on the verge of that happening to Roman? I'm scared, dude.
Who knows?
What would be your reaction? Seriously, what would
be my reaction if Goldberg beats Roman?
What would be your reaction? How mad would you be?
I'd be like this.
He's pretty much giving us a glimpse into the future, people. I'm legit terrified, dude. I'm legitimately scared.
I have one job, WWE, one job.
Listen, I'm praying in the name of the Father, Son, the Holy Spirit, amen. I hope to God that we are not going to see Goldberg win the fucking title. I would be beyond pissed.
Imagine.
Yes, I can imagine. That's the thing. It's fucking WWE. I can imagine.
What they gonna do about it? What they gonna do? Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar, or Goldberg versus Matt Riddle, title for title.
Like, unless we're getting Goldberg, Matt Riddle, that would actually be the only way I'll accept it. Because Matt Riddle wins the fucking title, but you don't have to kill Roman's momentum.
Like, I don't know. It's crazy, but
I'm going with Roman.
I'm going with Roman.
Yeah. Crossing my fingers for. Have we had a different prediction this entire stream yet?
No. Maybe in his next prediction, maybe.
Well, yeah, I'm thinking that we've had the same prediction for every single match.
I think so. Yeah, we did.
We're on good terms today, bro. We're on very good terms today.
Mm-hmm.
Main event, or what I believe will be the main event.
Most likely, yeah.
Yeah. Courtney Holland, Meltzer's not full of shit. Meltzer's actually very credible. I don't understand why people hate on Dave Meltzer at all.
I'm going to just say this. Like I've been saying, I didn't even know Dave Meltzer was a real person. I thought he was a robot.
You fucking thought he was a robot run by fucking hamsters, dude.
Yes, that's what I thought. I'm not even going to lie. I'm not going to sit here and cap for nobody. I thought he was a robot. Until I watched Dark Side of the Ring, and I was like, oh, that's really Meltzer? Oh, okay. Like...
Main event. What should be the main event? What we believe will be the main event.
Hopefully.
Bob Lashley versus Brock Lesnar versus Matt Riddle versus Seth Rollins versus Austin Theory versus AJ Styles. Elimination Chamber match for the WWE Championship. This could very well be one of the best chamber matches of all time if they play their cards right. It could very well be a match of the year if they want it to be. I'm actually very much looking forward to this match. I'm actually very intrigued in this match. I only see one way in and one way out. And yes, it's predictable.
I see 3 ways out.
It's predictable, but if Lesnar's in this, he has to win.
I see three ways out of this too, but
if there's any other way other than Lesnar, then why are you even putting Lesnar in there? You could have put Lesnar in any match if you wanted to get him on Saudi Arabia's card. You could have done a match with Lesnar and Big E if Big E wants to get his revenge on Lesnar for taking the WWE title off of him. But if Lesnar's in this, dude, he has to win. And why? Because there's a bigger story to tell with Roman and Lesnar finally facing off title for title, and we end the brand split for good. Because like we touched upon, the brand split, dude, it's just not necessary anymore. The WWE roster is nothing more than skin and bones, both on Raw and SmackDown. After they fired 200 fucking people in the last year, it means absolutely fucking nothing. It means
okay, I'm going to just say this. My first way is having like they basically gonna swerve us and make us think Brock Lesnar's gonna win, and we just gonna have Riddle winning, and then Riddle versus Randy Orton happens at Mania.
And I would not be mad, but then Riddle needs to have a lengthy title reign. If he has a title reign anything less than 150 days, they've already done him dirt.
Second way is they run it back, Rollins versus Roman, title for title, but Brock Lesnar finds his way inside that match as well. We're gonna run a triple threat, winner takes all. Third, that's the second one, or we just have Brock win it, and like just title for title, and whoever wins it, and it just unifies the titles at the end of the night.
Have Lesnar win it, and then Roman unifies the titles, and we finally end the brand split. Either way, if this is not resulting in the brand split ending, I don't understand the point of all of this. I don't understand the point of Brock Lesnar being in the chamber when he already won the fucking Rumble.
I just feel like they trying to like swerve us, like they did, like you know how like they put Shayna in it, but she didn't win it, but she was in it. I feel like they're gonna try to do that, but it's not gonna go that way. I feel like either Rollins gonna be the one it's gonna be either Rollins or Lashley gonna be the one to pin Brock and eliminate him, and it's gonna be down to whoever else is in the chamber that comes out. I feel like it's a swerve for us to think, okay, Brock's in it, he's gonna win it. I don't feel like he's gonna win it, but then a little part of me feels like he's gonna win it. Like I don't know. Like I'm just confuzzled. I just don't know.
Like I'm going with Lesnar. Lesnar winning title for title. That's the only logical route to go about it. Because if Lesnar's not winning the title, him being in this match is a complete waste of time. It's pointless, dude.
Like I don't know. I'm gonna just go with.
You got to make a prediction.
I'm gonna go with Rollins.
You're going with Rollins. So what happens? Are you saying Rollins wins the title? And we get Rollins and Roman title for title with Lesnar as the Rumble winner, and it's a triple threat.
Yes. They're going to run it back from when Rollins cashed in on the Mania. I feel like they're going to run that shit back.
I don't know. I still believe that Lesnar winning the championship, and then we go title for title, Roman and Lesnar. Roman just ends the break. Either way, if this is not resulting in the brand split ending at WrestleMania, ever since they took the title off of Big E and put it on Lesnar, that in itself, everything from that point forward is a complete waste of time. Mm-hmm. If you're not ending the brand split, why are you even bother doing all of this shit? Right. Why do you bother doing it? Because what I'm seeing right now, if Lesnar's being added to this match, which he did, WWE's pretty much admitting, without actually admitting, yeah, we fucked up by taking the title off of Brock Lesnar, and we are going to have him win the title back and then do the title for title match between Lesnar, because at this rate, maybe we do need to end the brand split. What I don't want, what is a terrible decision, is if Roman ends up winning both titles, but he doesn't unify them, and he appears on both shows because WWE thinks that's going to spark up the ratings. That right there.
I think they will go that way just to fuck up everything, just to be funny. I feel like they would do some shit like that.
Just as bad That would be just as bad as Lesnar not taking the WWE title into that match, title for title. That would be just as bad.
I mean, I really don't even know, to be honest. But I'm just gonna go with Rollins because I feel like they're gonna run it back. Right.
Where does everyone else go? Austin Theory, I know he's going to have a good showing. Austin Theory's taking the U.S. title off of Damian Priest.
I feel like they should have like a United States Championship, like ladder match or something like that. That would be that would showcase a lot of stars in that type of match. There is people that can go for it, but
I'm going with Austin Theory versus Priest. Now, I don't know where Owens goes. Owens is kind of a shakeup, but I do not want to see Stone Cold Steve Austin. That is a terrible decision.
Oh, I'm hearing that Stone Cold they won't. Well, I was watching a YouTube video. And basically, they were saying how reports are saying that if Stone Cold comes back, it's gonna be like Goldberg, and like basically he's gonna do like part time. Not like full time, but part time. He's gonna get paid like $3 million for each match.
Coming back at all.
But if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. I mean, hey.
I hope it doesn't because it's going to do nothing. It's only going to showcase
star attraction. That's what they want. They want fans to be star attracted.
But at the end of the day, they can build new stars. They just choose not to.
I mean, like I don't know what's going to happen with the Intercontinental title, but
supposedly it's going to be Sami Zayn and Johnny Knoxville.
I'm down for that. I love Johnny Knoxville, but I don't think it should be that match. I feel like it should be Sami Zayn versus Ricochet versus like
Sami and Ricochet. That's all you need. Sami and Ricochet.
Yeah, I feel like that should be the match, but that's my opinion.
If Johnny Knoxville ends up going up against Sami, the Intercontinental title is pretty much dead.
If Johnny Knoxville actually wins that match, I'll be so surprised.
Dude, they're willingly allowing Johnny Knoxville to wrestle after he had a brain hemorrhage.
Like, what if they actually do that? Like Johnny Knoxville versus Sami Zayn and like have Bad Bunny versus Damian Priest. That would be so fucking hilarious, but it would be so bad for business.
I think a vein would pop in my fucking
head. I feel like they could pull some shit like that. I don't know why, but I know they could do some shit like that.
I put nothing past this company. They had a fucking 10-year-old kid win the titles with Braun Strowman.
I would just sit there and just be like,
think about WrestleMania. We could potentially be looking at Sami Zayn versus Johnny Knoxville. We could be looking at Bad Bunny versus Damian Priest. And get this, Bobby Lashley versus Omos.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to deal with wow on WrestleMania.
Yeah. I wonder, like, another thing is AJ Styles is like being very, I don't know. But AJ Styles, I don't know what he's gonna do. I feel like if they're gonna if they gonna do something, I feel like they could just they should build like a match between him and Finn Balor again. I feel like that. And then they could span the time.
Finn Balor? That's what I want.
I don't even know. I think he may be injured. I don't know.
He's not injured. He was off in fucking Ireland with his fucking wife.
I don't know. They probably got nothing for him to do.
His hot blonde wife. He said, "Fuck the Royal Rumble."
He probably got nothing to do. So
why haven't we gotten Balor and Priest for the U.S. title? That could be a match.
Run it back like from NXT.
I don't know why. That would be great.
Yeah.
That match would actually make the U.S. title feel important.
Or you might get T-Bar again versus
T-Bar.
Damian Priest.
T-Bone.
T-Bar versus Damian Priest versus Finn Balor. I feel like that would be a banger, but
we're gonna get T-balls in a U.S. title match at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Testicles in a.
They just need to change the name back to Dominic Dijakovic, but I feel like T-Bar is just there for the sake of he get released, so he could go back to Dominic Dijakovic if he get released. But I don't know.
No, he's absolutely getting released. He's absolutely getting fucking released. Absolutely.
I don't know.
Just watch. He's gonna get.
Or they could pull Veer versus Damian Priest. Veer.
If that happens, I think the entire arena will fucking pop.
Veer versus Damian Priest.
I wouldn't mind that.
I think that would be a good match, but
I actually think that Veer's not even that bad of a wrestler. Veer's actually better than Jinder Mahal.
Jinder Mahal.
He's a lot better than Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal, he can't fucking wrestle to save his life. Veer is not bad. And the Send Veer crowd on social media, apparently it's actually taken on a life of its own. So Veer, I would not mind Veer Mahan.
All right, so what crowd you with? Send Veer or Send Hook?
I'm a hooker, bro. I'm a hooker.
I'm with
everyone
Hook.
in this chat a hooker?
Like
we all love Hook.
They stole Send Veer. They sold Send Veer off of Send Hook.
Oh no shit, bro. I know.
Send Hook was only for Send Hook.
I know, and Taz even called them out on it.
What? People just got no creativity.
I know. You take a look at NXT. They got Karen Q walking around being Wendy Chu, the poor man's version of Orange Cassidy, a female version.
I'm not gonna lie. With that Wendy Chu,
creativity.
The Wendy Chu character it's cool or whatever, but I don't think it's gonna go that far.
What the fuck? Get off my fucking stream. Cool.
What? It was. I feel like it's kind of like, I don't know. For me, I just like, okay, it's cool, but I feel like it's not gonna go further for her career. I feel like it's just for now, but
that gimmick's dead, dude.
But they really made them do credit card.
But she's fucking wrestling in fucking pajamas.
No, they really made her and that girl do credit card fraud on national TV.
She's not even that bad of a wrestler. She's not a bad wrestler. The gimmick just.
But can we speak about they really made them do credit card fraud on national TV?
Yeah. They're trying to be edgy. They're trying to be cool.
On national TV though, credit card fraud, like, come on.
I know.
And I don't even know what they're gonna do with Io Shirai. Like, I feel like Io Shirai needs to get called up.
It's Io Shirai and Kaylee Ray. No, to be quite honest with you, Io Shirai stay in NXT for as long as possible. Io Shirai and Kaylee Ray are going to win the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, and they should be the ones to beat Toxic Attraction. If
they don't have Io versus Asuka as Stand and Deliver, I'm gonna be mad. I feel like that should be a match for them.
Oh, you really think that they're gonna send? You really think they're gonna send Asuka down to NXT?
I mean, if they don't have nothing else for her to do, they might as well.
Shoot. It's a dead act as it is. It's nuts. So
they sent Dolph. They sent Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, I know, because apparently Dolph Ziggler, man, he's going to be a big ratings draw for NXT, right? Man, those 400,000 people are gonna boost to 400,005 people for the 5 people that actually care about Dolph Ziggler.
That should be, I don't know.
Dolph fucking Ziggler. He's a great wrestler, but holy shit, Dolph Ziggler.
Seems like Ciampa's getting called up.
I'm dreading that. I'm dreading that like I'm dreading Goldberg potentially beating Roman.
Slowly. He's getting called up slowly.
Matt Riddle, I can see facing Randy Orton. AJ Styles, I can see him going up against Edge. And Seth Rollins, I don't know what Seth Rollins does.
Oh, that's another thing I didn't get to mention. Like, if I can see if AJ does come out victorious, like, wins the WWE title, I feel like Edge should come out and, like, challenge him. Like, I want you at Mania, like, you know? But it's a dream match. He said he wants the match. AJ said he wants the match, though. He been trying to pull teeth with WWE to give the fans that match because he said that's a dream match that everybody wants.
Everything with WWE is like pulling teeth, dude. What
are you talking about? They not listening to him. So I mean,
they don't listen to anyone, dude. They don't listen to the fans. They only listen to one man, and that's Vince McMahon. And the only people the people that are listening to Vince McMahon are the people that are bouncing up and down on his dick and praising him left and right. The yes men. Bruce Pritchard, White Castle Pritchard. We got Johnny 5 packs of cigarettes. We got Timmy Turner, Kevin Dunn.
Not Timmy Turner.
Cosmo, Wanda.
Yo.
I wish I had a glass of magic lemonade.
Oh, God.
That's Kevin Dunn right there. All we're missing is Cosmo and Wanda. You're welcome. I'll be here all week. Anyway. I think that wraps up the show. We'll both be watching the Elimination Chamber. We'll be live tweeting as well.
Yep.
But Mikey, thank you very much for joining the stream. I greatly appreciate you answering the call on such short notice.
No problem.
You are an awesome friend of mine. And hopefully next time an AEW event comes to the East Coast, I'll be seeing you there. Keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on being awesome. I'd like to thank each and every single one of you who tuned into this video. Indigo, Courtney, DD, and Adam Carl. Thank you all for watching. Do not forget, check out all the links in the description. Like, comment, and subscribe. Mikey, one more time, where can we find you on social media?
You can find me on Facebook at Michael Williams. You can find me on Twitter at All Elite Mikey. And you can find me on Instagram at Mikey Starks821.
Oh, you finally remembered your Instagram this time.
Mm-hmm.
You finally remembered it this time.
Yep.
Ladies and gents, we have a busy weekend ahead of us. A very, very, very busy weekend ahead of us. On Saturday, after the Elimination Chamber, I will be going live. First time that I'm actually doing a live review after a pay-per-view. And we are going to have Mr. Frank Jofo of Jofo in the Ring. He's going to be making his debut on my channel after the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view right here on YouTube. And we are going to dissect everything that went down at the Elimination Chamber. And on top of that, Sunday is a special edition of the LFU, the Lightning Flash Update. It's going to be at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to be talking about a lot of different topics, including Stone Cold potentially coming back to WWE and why everyone in support of that is mind-numbingly stupid. We're also going to talk about the big Cody Rhodes incident and where Cody Rhodes could end up. We're going to talk about 205 Live being killed off and replaced with the new NXT show called Level Up. There's a lot of things to talk about, and we have a lot of topics to get into. That's going to be on Sunday, though. But I'd like to thank each and every single one of you once again. Go check out Mikey on his social medias and check out me on the social medias. All the links are in the description. Set your calendar dates for this weekend. I will be streaming some more. He's Mikey. I'm DJ Storms. And this has been The Rundown. And I hope you guys have an awesome Thursday night. And remember, who runs the fucking IWC? Who but DJ motherfucking Storms? Peace.